We'll fix it up. Ladies and gents, do not fear. On the defensive side, if I'm not mistaken, it will be G2. On the attacking side, it will be DREAMCHASERS. So take a second, get it right in your mind, don't want you to mess it up. I am glad to see mixwell on the Jet. That might be good fun.
Yeah.
It's been a minute. And especially on this map, when I think everyone has that big characteristic play of what Tens can do on that A piece he sets up. I'd love to see what mixwell does, like what's his version of that. And so far for G2, they do have the player advantage, so they can kind of dig their heels in. They don't have to be too worried here. But for the attacking side, the one bonus is, even on the attack, if you are in unfavorable numbers, by the time you hit the site, you're probably going to be on an even keel, unless it's obviously a very extreme scenario.
Yeah, and DREAMCHASERS is actually rolling this one back, actually looking like they're going to go for an A push here. pyth pops both of his cages. And KINGKHOBRA actually going to get an angle around the side of that, and they push through main at the same time, but down to 2 players. We'll assume these guys are going to get shut down as I say that. Aaron will find pyth and Pat will fall as well, so brings it down to a 2v1. And I think he's going to get found on site there. There you go.
Those B halls. That's so sick. They get the full info, and now they could probably send ardiis, get over to swing past mid, get over towards A, because right now pyth's in trouble. He's going to be good for the first contact. He buys enough time to get some rotations in, but it's going to be a retake.
Yeah, and Pat rightfully backing all the way back up to heaven. And he's going to get some backup from his teammates. I say that, but a bit overzealous with that peak with the Marshall, and he will fall over there, but mixwell and davidp now making their way through tree. Spike will go down, and they find themselves in a 3v4 retake scenario, looking for an entry.
Retake positions were pretty good until then. Finding davidp and mixwell has isolated things. ardiis, though, it's always going to be ardiis to be such a threat.
All the way through tree. The spike cam spots them out, so all the info is going to go there. Pat's tucked away in hell. And actually, Emilio's got above them in heaven. pyth gonna find Aaron.
Unimportant.
There you go. And actually, mixwell gonna get caught on the rotation as well. But they got to be careful. This.
No more meddling.
I was gonna say, he's got to be careful. pyth's still tucked behind generator. Could do some damage from there, but he does get spotted out. Pat now the only one left on site.
ardiis turns up in the nick of time, finds 2 of them. He's such a nuisance of a player. And now Emilio has to go hunting. He's got to find them. Ooh, baits out on the corner, gets the 1v1, predicts the second player. Not bad, but... Oh, dearie me. It all falls. Much of this attack, potentially.
No, well, hopefully more than 2 rounds. I say that, but davidp is going to draw first blood elsewhere, and... I mean, just look how far he's made it through the map. Look at where davidp is. And, I mean, hopefully they don't get caught out by this Emilio position here. He's going to find 2 actually in mid-link. Going to get himself a ghost, and the spike is down as well. So, all of davidp's hard work actually going to fall apart, and pyth loses that one. I'm not sure why he's challenging on his own. Didn't wait for his teammate to fall back, but DREAMCHASERS might put a pistol round on the board.
Who's left? Is it davidp?
The one and only.
Here. Go on, davidp. Let's see it. I mean, how big that? It's gotta be. What? Mixwell, why are you making a Marshall work? We don't play those games here. Oh dear, don't you do that? We don't do that. Patitek, thank you for dying accordingly as to plan. Give DREAMCHASERS a nice little chance. Let them have some fun. The spike's around the back of A, so we're all good. They just try to do damage. They're just playing the game to take away the economy. That's it.
Not gonna reveal KINGKHOBRA. You can see a lot of spam coming through mid. davidp actually going to pick him up with the wallbang. And G2 looking to get really aggressive through mid here. davidp tucks himself into pizza. Will fall to Emilio, but ardiis good for the trade now. And mixwell just going to force through, finds his second trade. That puts DREAMCHASERS in a 2v3 situation now. And Pat's actually going to TP all the way back to Boathouse with the spike in hand. Red comes through. mixwell will find another one here. But Spike going to go down on B. And DREAMCHASERS now a 2v3 retake to keep this map going.
Yeah, no pressure as my desk smells of coffee and milk. It's very sad here. Aaron trying to work it back in. Last time around did a pretty good job. Wasn't enough to claim the round, but you can see that late game utility being put down to play. Patitek is having none of it. And for KINGKHOBRA, another bite of the cherry, gonna find one, but the trade comes out, and G2...
Pistol, DREAMCHASERS.
are on the defensive side, and G2, once again, you talked about it before, getting that first blood. Aaron goes down in the pistol, and I feel this is a pistol that DreamChasers really want to lock down if they want to have a chance at taking this to a third map.
Yeah, and G2 going to get themselves the entry onto C pretty easily. KINGKHOBRA going to sit
free real estate, mate, that one.
Yeah, I mean, it's there for the picking.
And look at this. Look at
this
Pyth.
is a tough retake. Yeah, Pyth being tucked all the way in the spawn here is going to be a huge factor if he can catch a kill or two.
Well, we're going to see the kill feed light up. It does mean that Pyth will go down. Emilio was the one that caught him out, but it's quickly traded by davidp down long as he makes the push down. Now they're going to try and push through double doors. Patitek's going to manage to find the one around the corner. Rocket launcher, tailwind out of it, taking the damage there, but
revealing area.
Again, that initial opening does go to G2. Oh, showstopper coming through. ardiis manages to avoid the damage. Hop, skip, and a jump. It actually connected onto the wall there. Aaron gets himself Patitek down, and managed to get ardiis down. That was the spike plant. Didn't get it down in time. And a triple as he picks off mixwell. Huge plays from Aaron here. And that just leaves the one man tucking in the side. Not going to be doing anything with it, Pyth. I think he's just going to have to sit and save.
Yeah, and that one getting flipped back on its head, and I mean, again, does he opt to try and do a little more damage here? You can see the barrel of the weapon here. Does he expect KINGKHOBRA to be holding close here? Good discipline from DreamChasers here. Not giving anything away. They know how damage it is going to be more worth for Pyth to come in and damage their economy than it is the other way around.
EL also gone 2-0 as well. That's impressive against TBD. TBD looked good yesterday. Obviously took down Fabric and Amfish 1-2-3.
Yeah.
Clearly weren't quite a measure of BBL, who, it's surprising me, BBL didn't perform very well last week when I covered them. I was expecting big things from them, and they kind of failed to deliver, but it does look like they are turning up here in the mandatory GG Ignition series. And now the spike is planted on the B site.
Yeah, a bit of a default XQ. Got two players from G2 back, and actually DreamChasers reading this perfectly. They're going to try and actually shut down that window presence. They're going to find both players. Exactly. Mixwell has to swing out C-Link side. Neural Theft gets popped, so they know that all three are on the site now. KINGKHOBRA bursts out with a showstopper. Gets shut down by Mixwell in response, but now a 2v2 situation. DreamChasers don't have a lot of time left here.
1v1. Mixwell at the back. The spike, yeah, he's run out of time. Has to try and draw it out. Here's the tailwind. Can find it. Has he got time? No, he doesn't. And it will be G2 that will take the round. But they lost everyone in the process, and Arteta's going to leave.
Rotating now, and actually DreamChasers is going to take control of A-Link here. davidp going to have himself a bit of an issue over by the archway coming in. ardiis going to pull all the way down to A-Long. So they're just going to give this up and play retake here.
And no utility available. That ardiis' position given away. Shock dart will come through, and he's going to get pressured and actually taken down by Te. Does a really good job of pushing through, but that puts three of them down long. I think they were expecting the wraparound, so it does free up a little bit of space for Mixwell to creep on into sight. Pyth's actually got himself the cage strip down, and now with them pushing down short, they're kind of locked out of their own spike plant here. They're going to push on through the cage trap. That's going to give the information for Patitek, and now they're all going to push straight up short, and that's just gone horribly, horribly wrong. Looking for something. We were talking about the first bloods and how G2 do tend to find them, and once again they go aggressive. ardiis is the man that finds it. The second peek goes straight into Mixwell. He's trying to hold the angle actually with the operator, but Mixwell just quickly jiggle peeks in there, and now he's just going to try and play with the cloud burst and manages to find Emilio. And well,
out of my way.
You know, sometimes you, oh, that's cheeky. Just a quick updraft to have a look, see if there's any more. But the Bladestorm running, he wants to go for this, doesn't he? He wants to go for it. He's going to try and rush them down. Pat's going to go and push them in back as well. Mixwell's feeling a bit of style, I reckon. Oh, they're double peeking it now. That's three. And, oh, Pete, Mixwell's like, no, mine!
Looks like it's all but okay, Mixwell. Nicely timed. Nicely timed. Finds Aaron through the cyber cage. And that'll be first blood going over to G2, and already davidp pushing his way through window. G2 want this one over with. Mixwell lands his second operator shot of the round, and David P's already through garden here, Lee.
Oh, he went peeking straight into Emilio, though. And now he gets his updraft back across there. Little from the shadows up into heaven there gives him the information that there is one there, but there is a wraparound coming. Pat's going to come from behind, but they're going to be in on site, so the spike plant will go down. It's going to be a passive sit and retake. Oh, the Hunter's Fury from ardiis.
Oh my word.
Wiped out the spike planter and a second next to him. Oh, lordy.
Okay. There's something big I need to actually mention there, as the round does go in favor of G2.